Japan International Cooperation Agency awards 39 Nigerians full scholarship. Zamfara State journalists charged to be fair in their reportage. INEC to publish final list of presidential candidates on September 20th. On business, prices of cooking gas and kerosene has increased in Nigeria. On international scene, UK former ambassador jailed in Myanmar. And on sports, Super Eagles striker Sadiq joins Real Sociedad for €20 million. Hello and welcome to SBTV Newsroom. I'm Mohammed now the news info. The Japan International Cooperation Agency has awarded fully funded scholarships to 39 Nigerians with an opportunity to work in Japanese companies and bring in the expertise to develop Nigeria. Mr. Matsunaga Kazuyoshi, the Japanese ambassador to Nigeria, and Mr. Yuzuru Susumu, JICA's country representative to Nigeria, disclosed this on Thursday in Abuja during the send-forth of the beneficiaries. Jamila Ibrahim Mandusara has more on the report.
The 39 students will be benefiting from 3 different programs, including Africa Business Education Initiative, SDG's Global Leader Program, and Partnership for Building Resilience Against Public Health Emergencies through Advanced Research and Education. Mr. Matsunaga said the initiative seeks to strengthen the Japanese to Nigerian universities and to foster Nigeria's development across all sectors. On his part, the JICA's representative to Nigeria, Mr. Yuzuru, said the initiative seeks to extend development beyond the public sector to the private sector, which plays a critical role in the development of every nation. Mr. Bitrus Chinoko, the Director General, Center for Management Development, who was represented by Mrs. Dorothy Isiri, a director in the center, appreciated the government of Japan for the opportunity given to Nigerian youth to learn from Japan to come back to impact positively in Nigeria. Jamila Ibrahim Dusa reporting for SVTV News.
Zamfara State Commandant of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, Mr. A.A. Sparks, has charged working journalists in the state to always balance their reportage of security operatives' fight against insecurity in the state. The state commandant stated this during the courtesy visit of the newly elected executives of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, Zamfara State Council, at the state command headquarters, Gusau. Our correspondent Rafia Mainasara has more on the report.
The commandant enjoined this man to always maintain the ethic of the profession to the core. He, however, extolled the union for the synergy with the core in ensuring accurate news and information about the core. The new state chairman of the union, Comrade Ibrahim Musa Maizari, who led the team, eulogized the core in her doggedness in the fight against insecurity in the state. The chairman said that the NLCDC had been one of the agencies that cooperates with journalists in the state. He also pledged to work cordially with the Corps to achieve the desired goals of the government and the people of Zamfara State. Rafia Mainasara reporting for SBTV News.
The Jigawa State Police Command has arrested a 37-year-old Munkaila Ahmadu of Zahara Sabuwa village in Gagarawa local government area of Jigawa State for allegedly killing his biological father and mother with a pistol. Confirming the arrest on Thursday, the spokesperson of the State Police Command, DSP Lawan Shisu Adam, said the suspect used a pistol to hit his parents to death. He added that the incident happened on Thursday, September 1st, 2022 at about 12 noon. The police public relations officer explained that upon receiving information on the ugly incident, the police rushed to the scene and conveyed the victims to the Gumel General Hospital, where they were confirmed dead. He gave the names of the deceased victims as Ahmadu Muhammad 70 and Hawa Ahmadu 60. He also added that the State Commissioner of Police CP Aliyu Saleh Tafida has directed that the case be transferred to the SCIID Dutse immediately for discreet investigation and possible prosecution of the culprit. President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the appointment of Ahmed Halilu as the Managing Director of Nigerian Security Printing and Minting Company PLC. Alhaji Halilu is said to be an elder brother to the First Lady Aisha Buhari and had headed the company in an acting capacity following the resignation of Abbas Masanawa on May 16th. Reports says that the president approved the appointment following the recommendation of the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, who serves as the NSPMC board chairman. Alhaji Halilu participated in the Senior Executive Course 39 2017 of the National Institute for Policy and Strategic Studies Kuru Jos, culminating in the award of Member of the National Institute MNI. He holds a bachelor's degree in Agriculture B, Agrics, Masters in Business Administration, and Masters in International Affairs and Diplomacy, all from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. Alhaji Halilu has over 33 years of experience in banking industry, having worked with African International Bank Limited AIB and Zenith Bank PLC, and is a member of the Nigerian Institute of Management NIM. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors says the continent's health system can be developed if monies are channeled appropriately to the sector like it's been done in other countries. Dr. Godiya Ishaya, NARD president, said people should stand up for what is right by electing those who have the interest of the continent at heart, saying their budgeting for the health sector has to be improved. He said when the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting was held in Abuja in 2001, there was a declaration that at least 15% of the budget should go to the health sector for the health system in Africa to develop. But the health budget has not even reached up to 7% of the total budget for a particular year. He said a doctor, whether in administrative position or a practicing doctor, are not to be blamed for what is happening in the health sector because no money has been channeled to them to take care of the patients. Some residents have hailed the Lagos state government over enforcement of the ban on Okada operations in selected local government council areas of the state, while others lamented over the attendant consequences. The resident who tasked government on provisions of alternative means of livelihood for affected riders and commuters expressed their plight as the state government began the enforcement of the extended ban on 4 local governments and 6 local council development areas on. Earlier, Commission of Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotoso, had appealed to riders and passengers to obey the law because it is in the interest of the public. He warned that anyone caught will not be spared, saying everyone is equal before the law. The Independent National Electoral Commission on Thursday said it will publish the final lists of presidential and National Assembly candidates on September 20th. Speaking at a meeting organized by the Center for Democracy and Development in Abuja, INEC Chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu said the final list for governorship and state assembly candidates is expected to be published on October 4th. Professor Yakubu, while appealing to the political parties and their candidates to focus on issue-based campaign, added that the Commission has set September 28th for the commencement of campaigns. The INEC chairman said the electoral body is collaborating with security agencies to ensure a peaceful election. The Zamfara State Task Force Committee members to ensure that the state governor's orders, which restricts the movement of motorcycles in some areas within Gusau metropolis and environs, is 100% implemented and obeyed by the motorcyclists. The statement was made by the Chairman Task Force Committee and Special Advisor on Security, Honorable Abubakar Muhammad Dauran, while briefing the Publicity Subcommittee members in his office recently. For more on the report, Zainab Abdulwasiu.
The Chairman Task Force Committee emphasized that the committee members are always alert and equal to the task, as they have been going round at the restricted areas to supervise the level of compliance in those areas. It could be recalled that Damba, Gadabi, Barakallahu, Janyo, among several others, are some of the areas earmarked for the exercise, and task force members are always going round from 8 p.m. till morning to make sure compliance to tackle the menace of the enemies of peace in Zamfara State. The chairman has called on the general public in those areas to come out boldly and give maximum support and cooperation to the task force members in order to achieve the desired goal of the exercise. He also promised not to leave any stone unturned until those undesirable elements are fished out of the society. He assured the general public that Governor Motowale is determined to protect the people of the state in every nook and cranny, and normalcy will return in due course. Zainab Abdulwasiyu reporting for Standard Voice Television.
And on business?
Audio Jungle.
Nigerian Bureau of Statistics reports that prices of cooking kerosene and cooking gas rose by 99% and 122% respectively. Data obtained from the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics said the average retail price per litre of household kerosene, otherwise known as cooking kerosene, paid by consumers in July 2022 was 789.75 naira, indicating an increase of 3.68% compared to 761.69 naira recorded in June 2022. On a year-on-year basis, the average retail price per litre of the product rose by 99% from 397 naira in July 2021. On state profile analysis, the highest average price per litre in July 2022 was recorded. The average retail price per gallon paid by consumers in July 2022 was 2,888 naira, showing an increase of 7.98% from 2,673 naira in June 2022. On a year-on-year basis, this increased by 122% from 1,302 naira in July 2021. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation had halted the importation of the product, leading to continuous hike in prices by independent marketers. Still on business, the Nigerian Communications Commission has issued an amended determination of mobile voice international determination rate for implementation in the Nigerian telecommunications industry with effect from September 1st, 2022. The new international terminal rate for voice services paid for terminating international calls on local networks in Nigeria is now set at $0.10 from the old rate of $0.045. Director of Public Affairs at NCC, Rubin Muka, disclosed this in a statement explaining that under the amendment determination, the international carrier market has been classified into mobile network operators, international carriers and small Nigerian transit carriers, international data access operators. The Nigerian transit carriers, international data access operators, he said, shall terminate inbound international calls in the network of domestic operators at a discount of 21% on the $0.10. He said it is to ensure a level playing field that recognizes the unique disposition and characteristics of the genuine market participants, assuring that the rate will make a significant contribution to the development of the telecom sector in Nigeria and be beneficial to subscribers, operators, and the country at large. Now an international scene. The UK's former ambassador to Myanmar and her husband have each been sentenced to 1 year in prison by the country's military authorities. Vicky Bowman and Hayton Lane, a former political prisoner, were charged with breaching immigration laws. The couple were arrested last week in their home in Yangon. The case is likely to be about wider political concern than immigration offences, for which foreigners are rarely persecuted in Myanmar. Ms. Bowen, a fluent Burmese speaker, is a well-known member of Myanmar's small international community. She first served in what was then called Burma in 1990 as a junior diplomat and returned as ambassador from 2002 to 2006. She now runs the Myanmar Center for Responsible Business based in Yangon. She and her husband were detained when they returned to the city from a home they have in Shan State. Military authorities charged them both with failing to register her as living at a different address. And now in sports. Nigerian striker Umar Sadiq holds up his Real Sociedad jersey after selling his 20 million move from Almeria on September 1st, 2022. Super Eagles striker Umar Sadiq has joined Spanish La Liga side Real Sociedad from Almeria on transfer deadline day. The transfer fee is undisclosed, but sources close to the negotiations say the deal is worth an initial 20 million euros plus 6 million euros in potential add-ons. The 25-year-old, who is expected to replace Alexander Isak in Sociedad attack following the Swedish record move to Premier League side Newcastle United, has 2 goals from the 3 games to his name this season. Sadiq joined UD Almeria in the Segunda Division on October 5, 2020 for 9 million euros from Partizan Belgrade and helped them gain promotion last season, scoring 18 goals and providing 12 assists in 36 league games. Overall, he recorded 43 goals and 19 assists in 84 games across all competitions for Almeria. Still in sports, the Royal Moroccan Football Federation have appointed former Morocco defender Walid Regragui as the new coach of the Atlas Lions ahead of the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. The 2022 FIFA World Cup will be held in Middle East between November 20th and December 18. Regragui was confirmed as the coach of Atlas Lions in a press conference at the Mohammed V Stadium, Casablanca, Morocco. He has reportedly signed a contract up to the 2026 FIFA World Cup in Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. Regragui replaced Vahid Halilhodžić, who was sacked in August due to differences of opinion after falling out with star player Hakim Ziyech. The Atlas Lions of Morocco are the first African team ever to reach the second round in the FIFA World Cup, achieving defeat in 1986. The North Africans are in Group F alongside Belgium, Canada, and Croatia. And that's all we have a news update for today, but before we go, a quick look at the major headlines once again. Japan International Cooperation Agency awards 39 Nigerians full scholarship. Zamfara State journalists charged to be fair in their reportage. INEC to publish final list of presidential candidates on September 20th. On business, prices of cooking gas and kerosene has increased in Nigeria. On international scene, UK former ambassador jailed in Myanmar. And on sport, Super Eagles striker Sadiq joins Real Sociedad for 20 million euros. Thank you, and that's the news. On behalf of the production crew, Head of News and Current Affairs Department, once again, I'm Kuttu Muhammad saying thanks for watching. Do have a nice day and keep watching Standard Voice Television.